university in the United States and currently serves more than 16,000 students. They study at its university campus in Greater Tampa Bay, through its online programs, and at more than 40 teaching locations in 7 states, boasting small class sizes, academic excellence, and state-of-the-art technology. St. Leo is a thriving community you definitely want to be a part of.
Welcome back, everybody, as we have our second set intermission. St. Leo Barry tied at 1 set apiece, and we are going to send it down to our PA announcer, Jamar, as the St. Leo cross-country team set to be honored for their success, and without further ado, we'll send it down.
St. Leo line. This morning, the Lions won the regional medal and played for the cross country national championship in Evansville, Indiana. Green Gold placed 4 runners in the top 15, finished with 78 points. Senior Colette Ram paced the line as she won the individual regional title in time 20 minutes, 49 seconds, 52 seconds faster than the second place runner. Joining Ram in the top 15 was Alyssa Bailiff, Lauren Tobin, and Lauren Zuback. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for women's cross country.
And a nice hand there for the St. Leo cross country team. I hope we root for them as they continue on. We're going to go to break with our third set coming up in just a few minutes.
When I said I wanted to fly solo across the Atlantic, people said I was crazy. Just like when I said I wanted chicken for breakfast, people said I was crazy again. So then I flew solo across the Atlantic. And then I went to Chick-fil-A and got the new Egg White Grill. And now I'm flying a victory lap. You know how many likes we're going to get on this one? So many likes!
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you think. Try the new Egg White Grill from Chick-fil-A.
I meant what I said to you all week. Get out of that tunnel, hear that crowd roar, soak that in, smell the roses. The team that gets settled into the environment quickest is going to have a chance to get on the scoreboard. If we can do that, it's going to be like throwing gasoline on fire.
off with the goal, and East Stroudsburg, the 2015 Division II Field Hockey National Champions.
And a strike three. Tampa wins the national championship.
Adelphi has won the Division II Women's Lacrosse National Championship. And Florida Southern is your 2015 national champion.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
We have so much to celebrate in Division II, but we're especially proud of our commitment to Make-A-Wish.
Division II student athletes have led a 10-year initiative to raise funds and help grant wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions. Nearly $3 million have been raised, and hundreds of children's wishes have been granted. We play hard, we work hard, and we support others in need. Why? It's simple. Because we care.
Hi, welcome to Papa Joe's. We've been here since 1981 and we are an Italian restaurant. With a love of food and a love of family, let's get that story. What makes us unique is our Italian heritage with my wife's Southern hospitality. What keeps our customers coming back is the quality that we serve and the consistency of our cooking and of course the service. We use the freshest local available ingredients and our food is made to order. When a guest walks into our door into our restaurant, we should expect a friendly smile, a welcome, and satisfaction to his palate. Remember, we are cooking just for you. Mancha, mancha, you all.
Welcome back, everybody. Just moments away from the start of set number 3. And before we get started, got some stats for you. Joanna Voss and Shara Gordon lead kills for Barry. Voss with 9, Gordon and Christina Villanova both with 6. Very odd to see anybody else but Villanova at the top of that list for Barry. And then Nina Badavaz leads it with 6 kills and a 294 hit foot. Ashley Cuero, which with a 444 hit foot, she has 5 kills of her own. 8 blocks on the Leo side, 4 blocks on the Barry side, and I think they played a lot better in that second set, especially towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like I've been preaching all game. They've just been making the simple plays. They've been, just playing their game, and at the end of the day, it's almost kind of like March Madness. It's like the 1 seed going against the 16 seed, not to give Barry, the 16 seed kind of label, but it's just, that 1 seed does what they're supposed to do. 9 times out of 10, they're going to win.
Good. So we'll see if St. Leo can keep the good times rolling there in the third set.
Maybe a better analogy
Right.
is 3 versus 14, but
Right.
you're getting the drift.
Because it's been done before, but it's rare.
Yeah.
Nothing Barry lead after the Dallas Jasper swing was blocked. And Tirabassi brings it forward again. And again will go to Cuero. And that one blocked, but right there is Glova to keep it alive. And we'll go to Vadavaz, who puts a short diving dig by Tirabassi. And Dallas Jasper again. Up to Voss, and it was Allen that tried to put it over, but out of bounds. 2-1 our score.
Lions get on the board as a few other Lions come in. Women's basketball has a home exhibition game here for homecoming. So I'm sure they're excited to kind of put what they've seen together on the court so far this year.
And Amorgio and Dolph did it. Jasper gives a go, kept alive by Yarborough. And Johnson's in net falls away of the Barry side, and it hits the ground. 2-2 our score.
Bad first pass, and then it just keeps a, basically a 50-50 ball at the net, and Dallas Jasper right there for an easy kill.
Yarborough will go to Villanova. Set once again, going to Allen. She gives it a go, but right there, Vadavad. Guerrero going short with it. Allen again. And it's kept alive. Took over the pass to Guerrero, and it's blocked. But once again, Garrett able to put it up in the air. Amorgi gives it a go, and it's just wide. Off that back left corner. To our score here in set number 3. Get to Allen to win forward for Barry. And the pass up to Garrett, who goes back, and nobody able to keep it alive as Dallas Jasper went up for a swing, and it was blocked, and not able to put it up. 4-2 our score. Garrett goes to Quayle, and it's blocked but out of bounds. And Leo picks up the point, 4-3.
Nice push again, just throwing it all the way to the outside where Ashton can go get it, and then just play it off the blockers.
Avery Bradshaw again. She served very well in this one. They go to Voss, kept it alive. Garrett goes back to Vadavaz, who goes short with it. Diving stop there by Castillo, and it's blocked. Dallas Jasper in there on the block to say no to Villanova.
I've given Terabasi a lot of credit, but that's one where she just needs to push it somewhere else. You can't leave something stagnant like that to the middle, where everyone's already gotten just waiting there.
And another block there for Nina Vadavaz, a very easy one at that, as Voss couldn't really put anything behind that one. First lead for St. Leo, 5-4. Just like Terabasi. They go to Castillo, and that one blocked, but off the antenna, and it's the line point.
Looks like Barry almost tried to emulate that last Ashley Quero kill by pushing it out wide, but it looks like it got a little too far wide.
Nicely done by Avery Bradshaw. They go to Vadavaz, and it's hit straight up in the air by Yarbrough. Terabasi able to find it. They go to Castillo. It's blocked. But Krukilova to Jasper, and that's a good kill for Dallas Jasper.
That's a great pass, giving Anna enough time so she can either just set that in front of her or she can lob it to the back to Tori.
Bossi goes to Castillo, who goes short with it, but Garrett right there to pick it up. Tori Morgi gives it a go, and it's kept alive by Yarbrough. Castillo again, and it's blocked. Tori Morgi playing well on both sides of the ball.
Lions flexing their muscles a little bit here.
And that'll lead to a Barry timeout. 8-4 our score in set number 3. We'll be right back.
I never knew what my kids were trying to say. I wanted to respond, but I just didn't know what to type.
I didn't know what to say. I just replied BRB and hope they don't text back.
What if they take my kids away from me?
Millions of people just like this struggle every day with emoji illiteracy.
But at Domino's, we want to help change that. As strong supporters of emoji literacy, we're working to create an emoji-literate America. We've even made it possible to order pizza by texting or tweeting an emoji. But it's just not enough. We've got to do more.
That's why we created these emoji flashcards, and we're making them available for free online so you or your friend can get the help you so desperately need. Together, we can change the world, one emoji at a time.
Welcome back, everybody. 8-4 St. Leo leads here in the third set. And Avery Bradshaw to send it forward. Irabasi will go up to Villanova, and there's a good kill for Christina Villanova, and the scoring run for the Lions, 8-5 our score. Bradshaw to pass up to Garrett, who goes to Jasper, and it's sent right down. In between Boughton and Allen. Set by Kiribati. They go to Voss, and it goes right back over the net by Avery Bradshaw. Going short with it, and falls out of bounds. Good communication there on the Lions side to let that one go.
Yeah, fortunately for them, the placement was off because, I mean, it was the right idea. There was a lot of room behind the blockers.
Yep.
As Jenny wasn't slid up far enough. Just poor execution.
And a handling error, a lift for Barry. And this is probably the first call we've seen of the match that comes with a little bit of controversy. It's been a very clean, officiated match. Not really much to discuss. If Barry wanted a word with the officials there.
Yeah, it looks like head coach Steve Hendricks he didn't like the consistency. He was saying something about St. Leo, I think, had a similar play, but obviously the official didn't see it that way.
That will go to Amorgi, and once again, Amorgi slams it down off the block.
But you see the difference between that approach and, what we saw in that first set? It's just, she's coming in with a lot more power, and she's elevating with a lot more height.
And you can just see how much more comfortable she is. The game is definitely slowing down for her at this point. There, the swing for Tori just a bit long. But she's definitely getting some good contact and able to score some points for the Lions. Well, 6 our score here in the third. Glova able to send it over, and Zadavaz able to bump it over. Kiribati will go to Castillo. And an easy dig there for Bradshaw. Tori Amorgi again, and it's blocked but kept alive. But Glova will send it back for Vadavaz. Sent down, but again for Glova there.
It looks like one of the Barry blockers got into the net. Good job, though, by the Lions covering on both of those blocks. Able to get in and, pinch in close to the net and able to pick those balls up.
Jennifer Glova all over the court on that last point. As we bend ready to serve for the Lions. Bad dig there by Yarbrough. Barry able to recover, and that one just long. As Castillo went for the cross-court kill, but put a little bit too much on it, 14-6. Nice diving dig there, and another save nicely done by Kuglova and Zadavaz. Garrett with a swing, kept alive by Alvarez. Set by Garrett, they'll cross court to Zadavaz, and it's kept alive by Yarbrough. Alvarez there, and that one falls right in between Bradshaw and Kuglova.
Even though Lions didn't win the point there, I just love the reaction from the bench as Anna Garrett gets up and rips one. Obviously we don't get to see her do that a lot, and her teammates absolutely loved it.
She's playing just heads-up volleyball on all aspects of her game so far. And the Lions will get the point off the deflection. 15-7 our score. Vadavaz to serve. Set by Alvarez. They go to Allen. Leo ready for it. And a handling error there on Anna Garrett. Elbow to serve. Nice dip on that one. Garrett will pass cross court to Cuero and it's sent down. Good block there by Stacy Samokoglova.
And even though it's a couple of points, it seems like Barry's building a little bit of momentum. If they get another point here, I'd be looking over to the coaching staff, San Leo, to see how quick they call a timeout.
Cross court again to Cuero, and net violation there to Barry. 16-9 our score. And Kari will depart Fabiola Rosado into the game. And she'll serve. Pass to Garrett as they go to Cuero. And that swing just wide of the far sideline. 60-10. Juliana Terabasi back into the game. And she'll serve for the Bucks. The pass cross court to Cuero again. They go back to Cuero and it's blocked again. Glova able to send it over the net. Over on to Garrett. Barry ready. They're going to go to Jada Allen and a nice diving dig there by Kuglova. Cuero not enough. Couldn't put enough on it to send it back over the net from where she was.
Yeah, it's a tough ball for Ashley because you obviously got to get it on the inner side of that antenna, so it would have to almost go right down the line of the net. But a couple of great digs there from Genya on that point.
And bad timing there by Garrett and Jasper. We saw in the previous point before this one, Garrett just went to Cuero about 4 times there, and Barry was ready for it. At what point do you try another route?
I know. I mean, Ashley's obviously been able to carry that offensive load. But if they are, catching on a little bit, you go to your middles, either Jasper or Akari, and you just mix it up a little bit.
So timeout taken by the Lions. 60-12 they lead here in the third. We'll be right back.
Quickly threw me a question.
All of us.
I know.
Make sexual assault.
And then I was waiting. I was like, "Do you guys still throw it to the next pass?" No. Okay.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's on
okay.
us.
Next time.
Stand up.
I started the question and you called it timeout.
Because when you're a victim
You're like, all right, I'll
of
finish.
sexual assault,
We only got 10 now.
no one should stand alone.
So I can't play like another one. Another 30 would be too long. So 5, 3, 2, 1.
Our score Lions lead. Barry out of the court. Lions still in the huddle. Barry on a 3-0 scoring run. Going off 9 kills. Tina Villanova getting in on the action. 7 kills on the match. Joanna Kiribati sends it forward, and the action has continued. Garrett goes Jeffrey goes short with it and it falls. Nicely done there by Dallas Jasper. Our score, Anna Garrett serve. Go to Yarborough. And Jada Allen with a cross-court kill. She's able to get it past the blockers and out of the reach of Jenny Kuglova.
I feel like Jada Allen's pretty solid game, so far tonight. She hasn't done a whole lot, but stayed within her game, done whatever she can to help the Bears keep.
Well, going short. They're diving Here by Terabasi, and Yarborough has to bring it over. Set by Garrett, they're going to go to a Morgie, and that one sent straight up in the air by Yarborough, and they have to bring it forward. Jensen gives it a go, and they're going to go back to a Morgie, who goes short with it, but right there is Voss. They go back to Jensen, but blocked, but out of bounds, and Barry picks up the point. Set by Garrett Aquero. And Terabasi steps in to dig it out, and she has to send it over. Jada Allen gives it a go, but it's blocked, sent backwards by Dallas Jasper. Ashley Aquero is going to give it a run. Then up in the air by Terabasi. Jansen gets her swing blocked. Volley the step so far. Ashley Aquero is blocked and off the antenna, and Barry picks up the point, and they trim that deficit to 2.
And that's just one of those points that's just so tough to lose. You know, you're putting all this energy into this back and forth battle, and just to not come away with the point just can be kind of backbreaking sometimes.
Yeah, both teams send in both heavy hitters there, and both teams are equal to the task until that last final hit. Jada Allen and Victoria Morgie pretty much going at it throughout that entire volley. Going short with it. And almost a fantastic diving save there by Jada Allen. She just didn't have enough to get it over. 18-15.
Yeah, it was just a really tough play. Barry was in shambles that whole point, and it would have just been a terrific effort.
So Joanna Voss, and it's sent off the block and way out of bounds. Good power there from Joanna Voss.
Off the blocker, I think it actually landed off the top of Tori's head. I think it skipped by the blocker, and it looks like it just flipped her as she was coming in to cover.
Batter has to give it a go, and it's off the hands of Jada Allen.
And Jada Allen, I think Nina will be sending a Christmas card, but she gave her one there. That one was sailing wide and long, and Jada Allen somehow just decided to pick that up, or try to pick that up.
Yeah, not much she could have done. She just had to throw her arms out there and hope for the best. Tori Morgie there. Save it. Nina Vadavaz gives it a go. Kept on the Leo side. Tori Morgie's swing goes just wide off that far sideline.
She just tried to squeeze it down the line and just ran out of real estate there on the near side.
19-17 our score. We're going back and forth for the last few points. Vadavaz gives it a go, and it's off the hands of Jansen. And Jansen puts it back over. Bradshaw, the pass up to Garrett, who goes to Arcari. And the handling error there on Barry. Tori Morgie departs. Reggie Vandevetter into the game to serve. Lions first to 20 here in the third set. Vadavaz gives it a go, and it's good reach there by Allen. Kept alive. Vadavaz one more time, and once again Barry equal to the task. And there's a good kill there for Kashira Gordon, who's been quiet most of this third set, but she gets a good kill there.
Yeah, coming in today, she's the third on the team in kills, but you're right, we haven't called her name a whole lot, but getting a big point there as Barry draws it in too. And just as we thought that Barry was going to pick up some momentum from a good point, serve goes out of bounds, and Lions able to get the serve and the point. And
And a good block there for Annabella Arcari. 22-18.
And that was a big point there for the Lions. You know, a big 2-point swing. Either you're going to be down 2 or you're up 4. You know, with a few points left. Big there for the Lions.
So timeout taken by Barry. And before we go to break, we're going to see what's on tap for our next few broadcasts.
The campus has really grown tremendously. Everywhere you look, there's always people putting in new things. The design they crafted for the buildings is tremendous.
After graduation, stepping foot on campus is It's just unbelievable.
We just want to help each other. And St. Leo makes it easy because we're such a tight-knit community. We're all in this together.
St. Leo gave me so much. So if I can help St. Leo continue to grow and meet its goals, that is something that I'm very excited to do, and I'm very passionate about it.
Welcome back, everybody. Leo 3 points away from taking this third set. Akari, Cuero, Garrett, Kuklova, Dadavaz out there for the Lions. As well as Reggie Vandevetter, and that swing by Jada Allen goes way long. And Lions pick up the point, 23-18 our score. Dadavaz brings it forward once again. It's set by Kiribati. They're going to go to Allen, and that one just long. And the Lions pick up the point.
Good eye that time for Nina. She has to make a split-second decision whether she wants to try to get that or she wants to just watch it go by and a good decision and let it go.
That's a good job by her as well, just knowing where she is on the court to help her make that decision. So, it seemed like the Lions picked up the point, but officials gave to Barry. Not sure why.
The only thing I can think of is if there was like something that it was out of rotation. I didn't see anything initial, whether it skipped by the antenna or got a piece of a Leo player. So
that was big because now what would have been set point right there if you take the set when Leo has to work a little bit harder down up 4 now, 24-20.
Yeah, but you're right. Barry was only down 3 at that point when they would have been down 5.
Right.
And it would have been set point then.
So Asada serves. They give it to Villanova, and that's a good kill. And Barry now just down 3, 24-21, and Leo will try to face the serve and get that final point to take the set. Juliana Tirabassi to bring it forward. There by Vandevetter. They're going to go to Cuero, goes short with it. Tirabassi ready. They'll go to Jada Allen, cross court, and nobody can pick it up. Cuero and Vandevetter both giving it a dive. But it falls, and now it's a 2-point game. There by Dadavaz, going across the court to Cuero, and it's dug out nicely by Yarbrough. They go to Allen, but that one is long, and after all that, Leo takes the set 25-22. They lead 2 sets to 1 going into the fourth set coming up in just a few minutes.